19th of March, I released a prophecy about the nation of Botswana. The breakthrough in the area of a power plant. About a month ago, on the 19th of March, I released a prophecy about the nation of Botswana. There are some things that God prompted my heart to release. Some of this was the commissioning that God is about to put your nation in. But the other part of that prophecy, it included the breakthrough in the area of a power plant. God started showing me that this is His heart and His desire for your nation. And I actually want to show you on just about a month later on your governmental website, it says that Botswana breaks ground on landmark 500 megawatt Mount solar project. On the 16th of April 2026, it says that Botswana has today marked an historic milestone in its energy transformation journey with a groundbreaking ceremony and signing of the power purchase agreement for the 500 megawatt Mount solar photovoltaic plant. It says some other things about battery energy storage systems, one of the most ambitious renewable energy initiatives in the country's history. This prophecy that I released, the fulfillment of it happened literally just like a month later after God started stirring my heart to share this. I want to quickly play the clip. You can watch the full video. I'll put a card here or a link in the description. After you've watched this, you can watch the full prophecy on my YouTube channel. But I want to review some of the things that I said in this prophecy. Take note that this is only a small section of it.
Botswana. There's something else. As I was praying for your nation, God started showing me a power plant. I didn't feel this was spiritual. I felt that this was physical, that God wants to establish this infrastructure in your nation. I started speaking to God. What is the reason for this? I felt like this was a Joseph moment where God is allowing some things governmentally to happen because of favor and God.
So what I said, I want you to take note. I said that this is a Joseph moment. What happened in the days of Joseph was God anointed a servant to come close to the king. And what ended up happening was that the nation of Egypt prospered because God anointed a servant to come close to that king. And in the same way, I know this is different. I know this looks completely different. But the power plant is actually God doing some things behind the scenes that we are not aware of. I want to continue to listen to this.
God's favor. I felt God was saying that your nation will become a power supplier to the neighboring countries, that you will start supplying power to people around you, and that even sense that there's going to be breakthrough in your nation in this area, that the infrastructure around power structures and power supplies will be established. And this will further enhance the economy of your nation. I believe that as the spiritual side of this word that God gave me, there's the practical side of it also.
So, two things, that this will not only mean the power supplying of the nation of Botswana, but this will mean the power supplying of the neighboring countries, that you will become a supplier to the other countries around you. And at the same time, I said that this will boost the economy of your nation. I want to explain that this happened in a moment of prayer. I was seeking God, I was praying, and He started showing me the nation of Botswana. I had no prior knowledge of this. And what ended up happening, the moment I released this video, people were commenting recently saying, 3 days ago, this project has been launched. And what ended up happening is what other countries are partnering with the economy of Botswana to establish this infrastructure. There is a video that I want to show you about the news, what was announced in this video.
Moon Solar Project plant is located in Botswana's Gamiland district. Launching the project, Botswana's President Duma Boko said the project will be developed through an independent power producer model owned and operated by Okavango Solar Limited. Boko said the government has adopted a revised and accelerated integrated resource plan aimed at fast-tracking renewable energy development and positioning Botswana as a net exporter of electricity by 2030.
We are focusing on accelerating implementation of an integrated resource plan and deliver 1.5 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030. This will bring to light our broad ambition of being a regional hub for solar energy generation.
Botswana Power Corporation Chief Executive
I believe that this is not just some random events taking place. I believe that there is a plan of God to start releasing the nation of Botswana into your prophetic destiny. I even believe, and even as I'm watching the news about Botswana and about the recent power plant being established, in my heart, and I want you to pray with me and check this up with me. I don't just want to put a word out there and just say it because I might even just be excited, but at the same time, I do feel that God has anointed President Duma Boko for something specific that he wants to commission through your nation. I even believe that as I was watching how President Duma was busy addressing this situation, I believe that he is a mighty man of valor, that this is something that God has called over his life. And I believe as believers, we should start praying for your president, because there's a spiritual mandate, there's a prophetic mandate resting on his shoulders to bring forth something in your nation. It will be something that affects not just Botswana, but the neighboring countries. And I want you to please let me know where you are watching from. I want you to please tell me what God is busy speaking to you about the situation. If you want to know more, we are busy building a tool that is going to minister to many believers' lives out there. This is a test. It's a biblical archetype test that I'm busy building. You can see the link in the description. Follow that link. Please sign up for early access if it's not yet live. I want you to join us. At the same time, we have to pray for the nation of Botswana and pray for what God wants to do through your nation. Hopefully I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.